Man, what is going on, people of YouTube? It is your boy Soulfist. Hey, yesterday I checked out Aquaman. I'm gonna give you my thoughts on this fantastic movie. If I want to, okay, so I guess most importantly, I should start saying critically, Aquaman is a well put together movie. The plot is easy enough to follow. The performances from the actors is all swelled up. Like it's fine. It's not necessarily great or exceptional, but it's not necessarily bad either. It's just a fine, fun movie. It's what 2 hours and 20 minutes long. It's basically for a movie to be that long and to be that entertaining throughout. Um, I always say when I'm grading a movie, I was like, well, how long can I stare at this movie before I feel the need to roll my eyes, right? And that pretty much never happens with Aquaman. I enjoyed pretty much every aspect of the movie. For a 2 hour, 20 minute movie, it was really, really good. Now, not the best movie, a relatively simple plot. The movie, it doesn't really do too much to like break your expectations. It's literally just there to entertain you. My best explanation is like, it's like watching like a Saturday morning cartoon or like an anime or something where it's just like you just want to watch a superhero do stuff, and it's but that's awesome. We just want to watch the superhero do stuff and it's fun. Now where this movie, I will praise it. I will praise Aquaman because James Wan and Zack Snyder came together with an amazing film in terms of its cinematography, the shot composition, the visual effects. Just this movie was the definition of spectacle. Out of all the superhero films I've seen, honestly, it has some of the most epic shots in it. Even more glorious to look at than Batman v Superman was, and that movie has some amazing shot composition. This movie, when you just like when these characters show up on the scene or when they do stuff and you're just looking at it, the way it's framed, the way it's beautiful and it wet. This movie is really wet. They truly go all out with the whole water thing. There's several times Aquaman be swimming and he'll like jump out the water and then land, and there's a big old splash coming behind him, and then it's slow motion and his hair is flowing, it's all wet. It's very much that, you know. They're always like, he picks up his trident and right before he starts fighting and he strikes like a pose, and there's several times characters will just say like very Saturday morning cartoon stuff, and you know, like the villain is like, I am Ocean Master, and then it's over the top, but in a good way. It's not a bad way at all. It's literally, it just goes for it. This movie is like, well, why do we like comic books? Because it's over the top, ridiculous, bombastic action, super cheesy phrases, and they say stuff, you know. Like there was one time when these guys were committing a crime on a submarine. It was hijacking it. Aquaman come to rescue the people, and he's like, permission to come aboard. It's stuff like that. It's very cheesy. It can be, but in the most endearing possible way, because you can tell this movie is literally it's just trying to be fun, and it is. The finale is chock full of them, but throughout this movie in its entirety, it's some of the greatest shot compositions I've ever seen in my life. It's orgasmic, dude. It's like so many HD fucking 4K wallpapers could be made out of this movie. You just take still frames of it. And there's certain parts you could tell James Wan had his hand in this movie, because there were certain parts, even though this is a relatively light movie, but there were just certain parts where the way it was being shot, I was like, man, this feels like a damn horror movie, man, for a second. But then you realize, oh, well, the director of Saw and The Conjuring and I believe in Cities, I think, I don't know, but yeah, you know, James Wan, he's the director of this film. So those scenes where it was getting a little darker, not necessarily that they were scary, but just in terms of imagery, man, it was like, wow, this getting dark. The action is bombastic, man. Like, cause you know it's a movie about Atlanteans, so when they're on land and even underwater, they're really, really strong. So they're hitting each other, they're flying through walls, they're ping ponging and skip rocking each other across buildings and rooftops and breaking through. It's so nuts, man. It's just like the action is so over the top. It's so ridiculous, but it does a great job of showing how strong these Atlanteans like are. That the world is like made of paper to them. They fight and they just breaking everything apart. And even to that being said, there's a lot of unique creatures in this movie. Just seeing, like, like I said, the visual effects. I can't explain any other way besides the visual effects. Like, they're just they're incredible. Black Manta's in the movie for as long as he is, but it really just seemed like the movie was more so kind of introducing his character so they could use him again in another movie. This movie's totally more about Ocean Master. Black Manta just kind of like in there, but he's around, and his contribution to the movie is pretty cool. I'm not even gonna lie. The movie kind of wants you to feel for him, but he was such a dick from the start. I just can't, honestly. Honestly, I just can't. But no, Aquaman. Jesus Christ. I've had so much fun. I gotta go watch this again. I'm probably gonna do it like on Tuesday or something after I get off work, or who knows. I'm like, actually, I don't even know if ain't Tuesday Christmas? I don't know. But go watch Aquaman. It's an amazing time. The final battle sequence between Aquaman and Ocean Master, like, it's just this water everywhere, and it's just a great movie, man. Oh man, the effects. I will say one thing. My favorite thing about this film, though, Aquaman swimming is incredible. It's like, it's damn near like he's flying, basically. At least if that's how they want you to feel. They did a great job of that. Just when the Atlanteans swim and stuff, they're it's fantastic, man. It's a fantastic movie. And like I said, the movie does a great job of showing you scale and the power of these characters. It shows you just how strong these heroes are. That's something some superhero movies fail to do. They totally underrepresent what the hero's capable of. But like I would say, like the biggest example, if you look at Captain America, kind of how he was like in the first Avengers, he wasn't too bad. But if you watch him in Winter Soldier, you're like, yeah, that seems a lot more like Captain America. You know what I mean? So that's kind of the whole thing. This movie does a great job of showing you what Aquaman is, even though I feel like Justice League did a great job too. Yeah, outside of that, it's been like I've been talking for a minute. There's nothing really else to say except I really recommend you go watch this movie. You'll enjoy it. It's your boy Sophus, Hell Hydra.
Sophus!